Things are a little panicky around here. Trying to give you part and God, look at the hair. Wow. Things are moving along. I've picked up a mooring, and naturally we're having a reversal now. It's just great. But I'd sure like to be underway, although there's a lot of squalls and a lot of thunder happening, so I don't know if this is a great idea or not, but here we are. So, trying to get organized in the galley. Third time's the charm today. Back to customs. Immigration was not there last time. First time, no one there. Second time, only customs. Third time, we'll see. Wee-ha! This is my sweet friend Dennis. He's giving me a ride. Hello! We're going by the neighbors.
Figure out what that was.
Yes, folks, that's the sound of the engine running. We have left Bonaire. Sky looks pretty grim. We already had a little shower, and it was just a little shower, although there is some lightning around. I'm hoping for a mild passage. We'll see. We're motoring 4 knots. We're going almost straight downwind right now. So I had to sail up, but it was no use. It's not enough wind for downwind, but I'm hoping once we get around this point and we make a better course and get out from the lee of the island, that maybe things will improve. And then this morning I had a few challenges with the engine. Nothing big. I think she seems to be running good. Water's coming out. I've had some issues with the shaft packing, but I know how to adjust it now. So I have it adjusted. I hope the shaft was getting a little hot, so it was not enough water. So I've adjusted it a couple times now. It was running to stream. Got that stopped, and I'm hoping now it's adjusted enough. I may just have to open it up when I'm motoring and close it down when I'm done. It's kind of a pain, but if that's what it takes. I need the motor for this passage because it's almost straight up into the wind, even to Puerto Rico. So I'm hoping I can make it. The nice thing is that the sea is really calm, which is what I was hoping for. And I'm hoping for a little more wind once we round the corner. But yeah, calm seas are really pleasant. And if there's just enough wind, I got the big Genoa rigged. Wasn't easy, but I had help from my friend Ronnie, who is an Olympic sailor. He was in the Olympics in 1984, I believe. Anyway, he helped me figure out where to attach the sheet, and he actually gave me this block. He's so sweet. And so I have use of the big Genoa, so I'm hoping that's going to help me get upwind. The island is actually looking quite pretty in this weather. The mountains are over there. It's a beautiful, it has some beautiful moments. I have overall enjoyed my stay here, and I'm so happy to be getting out of here. I hope I can make it to Puerto Rico in good time. Oh look, blue sky, look! This is kind of cool. This is the sailing vessel Hope. She was my neighbor in Bonaire. Really nice Australian couple. And they had 2 friends aboard too, so that's super cool. They're like totally overtaking me. The boat is twice as big as Harmony. And they're motor sailing, which I am not, because I'm trying to conserve fuel. But it's just cool to see other people out and actually sailing. And yes, in case you were wondering, we are in fact sailing now. We're not making terrific speed, and we're not making terrific course. We're making Haiti, or the Dominican Republic maybe. But, and we're making about 3.2 knots speed, so yeah, could do with a little more wind. But it is what it Going north. Except the current's taking us to the west. So even though we're pointed north, we're actually going northwest. The sun came out, so now it's bloody hot, but, well, it's not raining. Heather. Darn near perfect conditions out here. It's really, really gorgeous. Sea is flat. There's a nice breeze. It's a little light, but you know, I'd rather have light than, you know, knocked down in 30 or 40 knots. So yeah, this is all good. Chilling, enjoying the ride, and remembering my time in Bonaire with some fondness. And also a lot of frustration. I'm looking ahead for the next step. Wherever that will be. Right now it's looking like Dominican Republic, possibly Haiti. I will say that I am dreading the night a little bit because 2 more hours of daylight and then it's going to be dark, and I don't think I'll be able to see the squalls coming because there are quite a few clouds in the sky, and the moon is just past full though, so there'll be moonlight, but I don't think I'll be able to see the squalls coming, and I don't have radar, of course, out here, so you know, it's a long trip. 400 miles, and I'm not making 4 knots at the moment. Oh, I actually am making 4 knots. Woo! I love this boat so much. I just love her. She's the best. Oh, hi, Boobie. Hi. I had the tiller pilot on when I was motoring and this morning, and it was working really great. But it started to sort of complain, and I turned it off, and I gave Harmony her head, and she was steering just fine. Sunset is coming. I just wish I had the crystal ball to know what was going to happen tonight. Are we going to get a squall or not? Is the wind going to die or build? I'm not sure. I mean, you just don't know about the squalls. They pop up. The wind is not supposed to build. It's supposed to be about like this, which would be perfect. But I don't want to get caught in something in the night. Well, we survived the first 24 hours of our voyage, and now it's been a little squally during the night, and I had to take the head sail down and reef the main, and I decided to do a little motoring when the wind was down, but now the wind is up, so I'm trying to figure out what to do about sail combination. And I'm watching these squalls. I didn't like that sunrise. That sunrise looks a little scary, red sky at morning kind of thing. But it was really only pink, so maybe not so bad, I hope. I did manage to get some sleep during the night, but I'm still pretty tired. tired because I had to bring that sail in and it was not easy, and the engine shaft packing got hot and I had to deal with that, and but the engine is running great, so I have no complaints. She's great. The autopilot is working mostly, and the bungee cord is, you know, great backup. So all is well. It's a little rolly now. The sea's kicked up for whatever reason, and God, is my hair like really bad? Because whoa, I just realized. Almost 11 o'clock at night here. It's pretty quiet. The wind is down. And I've been sleeping for an hour at a time, which is like the shortest hour of my life. I can't believe it when the alarm goes off. I'm so tired. But I'm thrilled to tell you that I picked up a passenger last night. This beautiful little bird came and landed on the lifelines, and it's still there. I'm hoping to get a shot of it in the morning when it gets light. I tried in the moonlight, but it's too dark. I can't see. But the moon is beautiful, and the sea is beautiful, and the sleep is like the best thing ever. Very crazy day today. I had to change out the Genoa for the jib, and it took all day because that Genoa is just so hard to handle. It's so huge, and it was so windy. I swear it was blowing 25. It was crazy, crazy blowing. And the wind chop is, you know, is a little crazy. Wind chop. And anyway, it was, you know, trying to get washed off the bow every time a wave came, like every 2 seconds. So we got it done, and I'm ready to haul the jib up, but I was afraid to do it during the night because I need to sleep, and I'm still a little bit worried about squalls. I'm not making a great course, and I'm pretty discouraged about that. I'm hoping still to make Puerto Rico, but right now I'm like aiming for like Jamaica, which is really stupid because I don't want to go to Jamaica, and I don't want to go to the Dominican Republic either. So, or Haiti, God forbid. And although I have nice friends from Haiti. Much better this morning, thankfully. The wind laid down a little bit during the night. I was able to get some sleep. We didn't make much progress. We were going maybe 2.5, 3 knots most of the night, but I slept an hour at a time, so that's a huge blessing, and I feel better for it. And I had a passenger overnight, a little bird that came, and it was so cute, and I was wanting to get a picture of it, but first light was gone. So that was kind of sad, but it was so nice having a little crew member. And yeah, it's a little rolly, but it's not, I'm getting used to it, I guess is the thing. It's just hard moving around because it's so, you have to time your movements with the roll. I don't know if you can hear, but we're motor sailing this morning because the wind was down, and we're making a much better course, which I'm so grateful for, because we were just going to like Jamaica, for heaven's sake, like so much west, when that current couldn't make any headway against it. So anyway, we're making a much better course now. Looks like about 40-50 degrees, so that's awesome. We might actually make Puerto Rico. If not, I'll have to go to the Dominican Republic, which I don't really want to do, but I can only do what I can do, and I can't do any more. And I'm gonna motor for a few hours more until, if the wind picks up, I'm gonna, now that it's light, I can raise the head sail. We had a couple of squalls, a little bit of rain, not much wind, little puff maybe. But now the wind has died. So, I don't know. I'm really tired. Banana chips were really good. I love my Zolio device. This thing is like awesome. It was, I think, like $150 to buy the device, and I think I pay like $35 a month for, I don't know, 100 texts or something. And when I'm not using it, I put it on standby, and it's like $4 a month, so it's like super cheap, and it works great. I love it, but it's not waterproof. So what the hell they were thinking, making a thing for outdoors that's not waterproof? I do not know. Guys, think about this. It's chaos below decks. This is that's my Fallies, and this is the big new Genoa. I had a heck of a time getting it down below yesterday. I was gonna leave it on deck, but I was too scared it was gonna go over the side in the night. Even though I had it tied, I didn't want to be dragging it. I shoved it down through the hatch and stuffed it up there, but that was as far as I could go. So there it sits. And I have my lee cloth up so I can sleep, because we're normally on starboard tack, so it wants to throw me out of my bunk. So how in the heck it goes from a raging tempest? I mean, it was blowing like 20. Maybe it was blowing 15. Felt like 20 though. And now it's maybe blowing 10. And the sea's all laid down. It's super flat now. People often ask me what I eat on passages. My friend Angus gave me this idea. I think it was Angus. Gave me this idea to get baby food. And it is delicious. It's organic. It's in a glass container, no plastic. It's so good. Quinoa with peas, peppers, carrots, and coriander. It's delicious. I had to add a lot of salt, but other than that, yeah. Open the jar and eat it. Yummo. Oh, and the wind came back. Yay. I thought, let me just give it 15 minutes and see what happens. And sure enough, came back. So now we're sailing along again nicely. Oh, don't come in. Good gracious. Wow, that was exciting. Yeah, no, I don't think you want to come inside. I mean, I guess you'd be welcome, but yeah, no, why don't you stay out there? Welcome here. Started, and now I have been motor sailing all day towards the Dominican Republic, which was not my intended destination. But I have been in touch, luckily, with my Zolio through my friend in New York, and she's been in touch with the Dominican Navy. So they're coming out to meet me and hopefully guide me into the anchorage, because there's no slips in the marina, which I'm a little disappointed about, because I was so looking forward to just, you know, like a shower and things. of the green flush, but it's a real thing, and it happens when the sun goes in, falls into the water.